All right, you beautiful bunch of people. It's time for another watch along here on the channel. Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to the Sunday night game, which is Brazil against Norway, which should be absolutely fascinating. Two teams who are sort of, well, Brazil in particular, who aren't as strong as they used to be, but managed to get themselves into the round of 16. And Norway, who have looked pretty decent throughout the tournament here so far, coming up against each other for the first time in a major tournament since 1998. I got my numbers mixed up then. I think we're in for a fun one tonight. Very much looking forward to this. And of course, after the game, or after this one's finished, we have the very small duty of England and Mexico, which I must stress, I am doing, as in I'm watching, but I'm not streaming it. Purely on the basis that I came to the conclusion earlier today that it gives me the freedom to go to bed when I want to, as opposed to streaming and then I'm starting to crash and then I've got to keep going and going and going. And also with the potential for the delays that are happening as well. We've got to take that into consideration too. But yeah, welcome along everybody. We've got Jean in the chat. Hello to you. Gemma, evening to you. Carl, evening to you as well. Hope you're doing well. Welcome everyone. Yeah, voting in the poll for who goes through tonight, Brazil or Norway. I think this is going to be a close one between these two. I don't know. Winner of this will take on England or Mexico in the knockout round. I'm just going to put ITV on mute here for a second because we've got quite some time still before the game starts. We've also had the chaos of kickoff times potentially being changed, but for the England game as well. So there's also that. But yeah, the weather forecast is not looking particularly brilliant, and the Mexicans have been out in force trying to disrupt the England team as well with fireworks parties and God knows what. We've also had the news of I read it and was like, okay, I know where this is going. The USA, who had Fowler and Balogun sent off in their last game, I tell you, if ever you want politics to stay out of football, this is the one. Donald Trump reached out personally to FIFA to request that Fowler and Balogun's red card was rescinded, but it wasn't rescinded. The red card is still in play, but he's free to play for them against Belgium. Now, if you're watching, it's on ITV tonight, the Belgium game. I expected something to happen politically, but to try and change a red card over is crazy. So they were having a little thing on ITV with Christina Uncle, who said that there was no protocol in place at the World Cup to overturn red cards. If you get a red card, it has to stand. As opposed to like league football games where it's a little bit different. If you get a red card, they can review it, and then if it's worth changing, they'll change it. But here, no. So Balogun's red card stands, but he's also free to play, which means the suspension has been put on hold or something. Ludicrous. Like absolutely ludicrous, if you ask me. I just think it's crazy, but that is my opinion. I have stronger feelings on it, but I'm not bringing them to the stream. So there you go. Right. We are also on Channel Watch tonight as well. And Yeah. Yeah. Um, it does make a mockery of the whole thing. It does, because the thing is, and I think somebody mentioned it in the chat. Imagine if that was a Belgian player, right? And that they were sent off. Nothing gets done about it. Like, nothing gets done about it. The other side to it as well is, now that this is like the news of it is broken, and now they've had the red card almost suspended, any other team can go and do it. Any other team can go in there and go, you know, red card. Like, we've had a red card. Can you mind just sort of, rescinding it? A joke, absolute joke. And another reason why I believe that the Americans should not be holding the World Cup, because you just know that Trump was going to be part of it at some stage, and lo and behold, here he is with a great big fat hello. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. I think it's crazy. I think it's bonkers. I'm sure other people have got their view on it as well. But like, okay, do you know what I mean? Crazy. Right. Anyway, let's get going with the lineups for tonight. We'll go through them again a little bit later. Brazil lineup 4-4-2. Now it shows 4-4-2, but the graphics actually show a 4-2-3-1, I should say. Alisson starts in goal. Danilo, Marquinhos, Gabriel, and Douglas Santos start in that back four. The key battle for tonight is Gabriel versus Haaland, as they have done battle with Man City and Arsenal over the current season, or the past season, depending on how you want to look at it. They are going to be doing battle once again. Then we've got Bruno Guimaraes and Casemiro, who are playing as the midfield two. Ignore the fact that these two are far back, because that's not how it's supposed to look. Then we've got Bournemouth's Ryan and Martinelli on the wings, with Cunha. Cunha will start as the attacking midfielder, and Vinicius Jr. Will start as the lone striker. That's how the shape is supposed to be. For some reason on here it's a 4-4-2, which is not the case. It could fall into a 4-4-2 if they need to, but it's not going to be the case at all. For Norway, they line up 4-3-3 with Nyland in goal, Ryerson, Ayer, Hegem, and Wolf in that back four. Odegaard, Berg, and Berg in the midfield three, with Sorloth, Haaland, and Anthony Musa leading the charge for the Norwegians. Two very good teams, two very strong teams. I think it has to be said as well. And I think this is going to be a fascinating game. Interestingly as well, at the same time, there are reports coming out today that Bruno Guimaraes is a target for Chelsea after not being successful with Granit Xhaka. So I'd happily take Bruno Guimaraes over Granit Xhaka, but there you go. It should be a fun one. I look forward to this. We'll have some score predictions in a little while. But first, we'll go for some sort of go through some of the chat here. Gemma's unsure whether she's still going to watch it or not, but she set an alarm for just before 1 o'clock, just in case I do decide to get up for it. I decided I'm treating it like a wrestling pay-per-view. So wrestling pay-per-views normally start 1 o'clock in the morning, and normally then I would sort of watch it. Then I get to a point where I'm tired and I go to bed. I think that's probably the way I'm going to do it tonight, is watch it if I start to fall asleep, because I'm up at 6 in the morning. So I decided, I was like, I'm going to sacrifice it tonight, sacrifice myself, come home tomorrow, have a nap. Hopefully all then as well. So fingers crossed. And plenty of Ribena to get me through it. Squash, not actual Ribena, like Ribena squash. So yes. In regards to the red card, Gemma's like, what's the point in a red card if you're just going to overturn it? Like I say, normally in the World Cup, you don't do it. You don't overturn it in a World Cup. Politics being politics. I mean, again, like opinions. Carl says he nearly broke the other player's ankle. It was a full-on stamp, wasn't it? Full-on stamp that resulted in the red card. And it makes you wonder, why did you not then rescind some of the others? Do you know? I just think it's crazy. James says, my initial plan was to get up early this morning so I'd be tired and be able to sleep right about now. But I had a few too many drinks last night and made sure that didn't happen. It's always the way, though, isn't it? Always the way. So, yes. But I hope everyone's had a decent weekend. Our next watch along tomorrow night, Portugal against Spain in the round of 16. I've just got confused. Round of 16 tomorrow, Portugal and Spain. Then Tuesday we've got a double header, 5 o'clock and 9 o'clock. And believe it or not, Wednesday, no football. There's actually a day off from the football. No football on Wednesday. And the football returns on Thursday. Carlton's been a busy weekend, but it's been fun. Yeah, it's been hot though, isn't it? I don't know what it's been like with you lot. It's been bloody roasting today. Absolutely roasting. With about 15 minutes or so to go before we start, or before we kick off, I should say. And I can see an upset. I can see Norway potentially beating Brazil. I think Norway have to be at their absolute best. And obviously Brazil have been a funny team like throughout this tournament. And it goes right back to their first game against Morocco, where they were so poor in that first half, and lucky to get away with the draw. But since then, they've not been inspiring at all. So just wonder if Ancelotti may have given them a little kick up the backside, because they kind of need it. They do kind of need it. But Norway have got some very good players in their squad as well, so they can do some damage if Brazil are not up to it at all. I'd say the weaknesses are going to be sort of your right back and left back positions for Brazil. So as long as they can expose that area, I think Norway have got a very, very good chance. And there was a stat going around that when Gabriel and Haaland have come face to face with each other, Haaland has always had the better of Gabriel. I think something like 6 goals in 8 games that they've played each other. So Haaland will always get the better of Gabriel, and we'll see if that happens here tonight as well. Jim says, have you seen the meme that someone has done with that scene from White Chicks with Haaland and I haven't seen it. Do post it for us if you wouldn't mind in the Discord or anywhere you want. I'm very intrigued by this. I'm very intrigued. Sean says some might stay humble tonight. Yes, referring to the we're going to say it's a feud, but the friendly battle between Gabriel and Erling Haaland. Oh, you posted last night. I shall. Have I got it open? I do not have Discord open. Let me have a look on my phone. 2 seconds. And we'll see what we're looking at. Oh, yeah. Oh, brilliant. Oh, that is fabulous. That is incredible. So it's the scene. It's the scene where Terry Crews is in the car singing that Vanessa Carlton song. Oh, that's genius. Very, very good. Very, very funny. I like that. Like that a lot. So 12 minutes to go before. Oh, there it is. Look. Did you see it then? If you're watching on the telly, if you're watching on ITV, they've just shown 2 people holding Erling Haaland and Vinicius Jr. from the meme. Absolutely class. Doesn't take long to get around, does it? Doesn't take long to get around. Love that. That's amazing. Thing is, as well, when you look at it, it looks so like genuine. And if that is really Erling Haaland that's responded to that, so yeah, let's recreate that. Got to do it. Got to do it. 100%. 100%. We are just over 10 minutes away from a kickoff here between Brazil and Norway. Winner of this takes on England or Mexico. No, he said Morocco then. Yeah, last night it was the other way around. England or Mexico in the quarterfinals on Saturday night, 10 p.m. I will stress, if we manage to get through tonight, both teams are beatable. It's going to be an interesting contest, this one. And again, Brazil needs to be at it, and more importantly, Casemiro needs to be at it as well, because he's not been particularly great for them, and also been part of the reason why they've conceded some goals as well in this tournament. We are close to kickoff. We'll do some score predictions, shall we? Want to get some predictions in whilst we've also got the vote going as well. I don't know who. I think Brazil might just edge it. I think 2-1. But it won't be an easy game for them. Gem's got Norway. Interesting. 2-1 Norway. The thing is, I say it's interesting. It could happen. Brazil have not been great, so it could absolutely happen. Let's get the sound on. Let's get the game ready to go. John says 2-1 Brazil, and he lives in Norway. So in extra time. I see. Carlson's on going 3-2 Brazil. He wants a goal. Bit of a banger tonight with goals. So both teams coming out on to the pitch. Jumps only because Brazil knocked out Japan, and that was the first time I generally felt gutted about the result in this tournament. I mean, you might get your wish. It depends how well they start. Brazil are known in this tournament to start very, very slow. Very, very slow. So who knows? Got the national anthems coming up next. You haven't voted in the poll, get voting in the poll. Who goes through tonight? Not who wins, who goes through in case we go to extra time. Gonna need a big performance from that man, Vinny Jr. Erling Haaland, similar. John's in a very was it I don't know, going against his own country. As much as I'm gutted about Japan, I would rather want Brazil win than Norway. That is actually fascinating. Yeah, be more patriotic, even if you're not Norwegian, like you live there. Be more patriotic. Right, Brazilian national anthem coming up. Yeah, so with the fact that there's a gap on Wednesday, there won't be a stream. I'm going to take Wednesday off. Just give myself an evening to probably catch up with some sleep. I think that's probably going to be the main thing. And then we get to a point where I think after the quarterfinals are played, there are 2 days of no football. So, got it all to come yet. Get to a point where we're closing in on the final of the World Cup. There's Ronaldinho and Roberto. God, what a team that is, by the way. What a team that was. Roberto Carlos, Ronaldinho, Cafu, Rivaldo as well. Rivaldo's actually quite, more popular. Well, he was one of the best Brazilians of that time, but his 2002 World Cup antics against Turkey have lived infamously in the minds of everybody, where the ball hit him in the thigh after the Turkish player tried to give it back to him, and he went down holding his face. So, yeah. Good team, though, back then. How did your flight go earlier? Which one was it? If you're talking about the Corfu one, was fine. I did one afterwards as well. In 3:30. Into Russia. Did a little Russian domestic. Which was like, weren't too bad. I've just spent most of the day like just tweaking with stuff. I'm trying to keep cool at the same time. I got a fan going behind me. Yep. Gemma, I've just seen it. Turned it up and was like, embarrassing. Don't know why you bother. There's Erling Haaland's father in the crowd again tonight. Pic looks awesome. Yeah, so I've tried to while I'm putting like pictures on the Discord and stuff, I'm trying to like, rather than just be a typical screenshot, just make it a little bit more like as if I've taken a photo. But yeah, not too shabby. So what I'm going to look at trying to do is just get some shots like that, really. Not bad, though. Corfu scenery is actually really cool. Really, really cool. So, yes. But we'll have that when the sim returns. For those that weren't around last night, we spoke about the fact that, obviously, flight sim is still being a little bit iffy. I've tweaked it to a point where it's sort of smooth. And I sort of said, are people missing it? And people went, no. I was like, oh. I was like, oh, no one's missing it. James says the KLM one at Humberside was a good shot. Yeah, so funnily enough, when when Just Flight released the Fokker 70 and the Fokker 100, a lot of people did Amsterdam to Humberside and were taking screenshots on like various different like Discord groups. And I was like, well, I want to try it myself. And then that's what has kicked it off where I'm like, okay, try and get some sort of like action shot where you've got the scenery and shit behind it. So yeah, so that's the idea. But yeah, I thought it was alright, not too bad. And especially as well, because I always try and find screenshots that I can put as like my computer background as well. So I try and do it for that at the same time. We've got American refs tonight. Honduran fourth officials. No, she wants to. You can see it in her face. Tatiana Guzman. She wants to. You could just tell. As she turned that chair around, you're like, she wants to. But no side eye tonight. But Danilo and Casemiro on yellow cards. No doubt if they get suspended, that'll probably be lifted. Seems to be the norm nowadays. But very interesting, they've gone for Martinelli. You can see why they got Ryan as well. He's a very, very good player. And it's actually Cunha who starts up front. The Martinelli more in a central position. Vinny on the left, and Matthias Cunha of Man United on the is the solo striker. Antonio Nuso is also on the yellow card. He's one to watch. Be very interesting to see how Gabriel and Haaland do against each other. Oh, Lewis, evening to you. He says, good evening all. Checking in before I go to bed. Had my arm twisted by family who have convinced me to watch tomorrow morning match. So I've had a nap at 5 p.m, going to bed in the next 10 minutes to wake up for 12:50. Then back to bed at 3 a.m. to wake up for work at 6. I'm screwed if they go to extra time or delay the match. I think you're screwed either way. There is a potential for delays because it is the weather's not been great. Biblical rain, they call it. Oh, sugar. So here we go then. Off and underway. Lewis has seen the news. Good luck. I'm staying well awake for it. I'm going straight into it. And then hoping for the best. I believe we're synced up, are we? Yeah, we are actually synced up. That's nice. Cool. Right. Give me 2 seconds just to sort out the... Jesus Christ, I'm still getting a little bit coffee. Horrible. Oh, dear. Lewis, well, the idea was to, but I'm not, I can't. I'm going to be honest, I don't think I'll be able to do it. Just purely on the basis that where I'm streaming and where it's situated is so where we are is like all on one floor. To my right hand side is the bedroom, and if Emily's asleep, the last thing she'll want me to do is to stream. So I just said I'm just going to watch it and sort of enjoy it away from streams. And like I say, if I feel like I'm going to get tired, I'll just go to bed. So I've got the luxury of doing that basically, which actually is not too bad. Just going to take the stats down there to that because we don't want to see the expected goals. Oh. Do keep me posted, by the way. If the stats don't update themselves, they should do. They should do. Jim says, I experienced the storms in Mexico. When they get going, it's like there's no end. Yeah, there's those like social media videos, videos all over it, and it looks really like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of the term for it. By the way, here come Norway. Sorloth cuts it inside. Oh, it's 1-0. Is it in? No? Yes? No, flags up. Flags up. Is he offside though? Oh, he is. Oh. I mean, the finish is great. It's such a shame he's offside. Such a shame he's offside. But there you go. That's Brazil for you in a nutshell. If Brazil don't start like early enough, or they don't get going, they will present chances. They could cause a shock here, and I wouldn't blame them, to be fair. Yes, I mean we got Gemma's in two minds about it. I think Carl's watching it. I think from what he was telling me, he's had a nap. But whether I'll watch all of it or not, that's down to tiredness. We'll see. I didn't sleep well last night, so we'll see. Norway have got a good bit of control here of the ball. Looking dangerous is Sorloth. That is a corner. Jean can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Brazil beat Norway in the '98 World Cup the last time they met in a tournament. Haaland and Gabriel battling again. Rayan getting telling off. Yeah, so Carl's looking to watch it. So corner kick to come in from Norway. Odegaard whips it in. And then just thumped away. But not very far. Noosa's header. Martinelli to Vinny Jr. Sanderberg with the interception. And Brazil have got... this is what I was saying to you. Brazil are slow. And they're very, very beatable. Noosa. Oh, sorry. No, Norway beat them in the group stage. Sorry. They've just explained it. The 2-1 win for Norway in the groups in France '98. Lucius feels odd though, as instead of cider, I'll be having a cup of tea. I know. I've got like Ribena squash. That's gonna be my one. I do forget though. I'm like, my mindset tells me like I'm at work tomorrow. Martinelli. So I'm like, oh, should I have a beer? And I'm like, no, can't do that. Whoa, no, can't do that. Here's Vinny Jr. And Vinny Jr. Oh, it's gone out of play. Good bit of skill, though, from Vinicius Jr. John says, G Fuel will be my saviour. And Carl's got a bottle of Fanta Twist at the ready. Maybe that's a topic, like what drinks you got. If you're not drinking alcohol for the England game tonight, what are you drinking? Is Sanderberg. Lewis says, I'm on my own at work tomorrow. My colleague is on annual leave, so I can't work from home tomorrow. See, that would be like the perfect situation. My job, I can't do that. So I've got to drive for a living. All day, just been like toing and froing. I'm like, do I watch it? Do I not watch it? But yeah, no, I got to a point where I am going to watch it. Oh, no penalty, says the ref. Did he get the ball? Oh, he didn't. That's a penalty. Oh, well, maybe he did. That's a tough one. They're looking at it. Don't know. I don't know. This is an interesting one because he got the ball. So I don't know. I don't think this is a penalty. You know, I thought it was to start with. I don't think it is. This would be interesting. So the referee's now gone to look at it. It's just how much of a touch is. I mean, he gets the ball, albeit not very much of one. Like not very much of a touch. Not from that angle. You can't see it from that angle, but he gets it. The ball changes. Paul changes the direction. Surely not. Oh, he's given it. He gets it. Like he gets a touch on it. How can you say he's not had a touch on it? Well, I mean, either way, it's a penalty for Brazil. I don't know. I mean, what's a penalty? What's not anymore? Do you know what I mean? Like in real time, it is a penalty, but you can clearly see he got the ball. I don't know. Bruno Guimaraes to take the penalty for Brazil to put them 1-0 up in this round of 16 game. Norway have been the better side. Saved! And to me, justice. Justice has been served. Oh, eat it up. What a save that is. Oh, taste that justice. Oh, lovely. I don't think it's a penalty. So good. Good. Brilliant stop, that is. Absolutely brilliant. And it would have been, I think it would have been really harsh because I think Norway had been the better side in this opening 15 minutes. Oh. Lewis says this match is annoying. Need to go to sleep, but it's gripping. I'm just plowing through. I'm not even planning on having a nap either. Like, what I'm hoping for out of the game tonight is, one, I can last the whole game. Two, and I think it'd be quite unlikely, but no delays with the weather. The moment a delay comes in, I'm like, right, I'm off to bed. Because I know we're going to be, it'd be on for ages. My alarm's also set at 6. So I'm like, if all goes well, I can get maybe a few hours, but that's about it. No spoilers. Yeah. So no, I mean, stay off social media. That's for a start. I will probably have to look at results, the highlights and stuff, I think. So yeah, no spoilers on the results, no group chat stuff, or whatever that. Yeah, we're gonna try and avoid it if we don't manage to watch the whole game. But it will be the only game that's starting at 1 o'clock. The rest of them are all more suitable for the time. Yeah, no Discord, no nothing. Don't put it anywhere. Lewis, take it easy. We'll catch you a little bit later. Finley, hello to you. The first thing he points out is that my cough sounds weak. You mean it sounds like it's getting better? I don't know. So Lewis has gone for a nap. Okay. Well, you could just. Vinny Jr. on the ball. Great ball in. Oh, it's unlucky. I think the stats are still updating. Like I say, just keep me posted with those stats and let me know if they're updating or not. Yes, I'm pretty sure that the final is in this stadium. Which always makes me laugh when you've got a tournament and the final or the stadium that the final is held in gets used as part of the group, like the group stages and the knockouts. And I'm just like, why? Like, just use it for as a final. Yeah, this is New York / New Jersey, they call it. It's the MetLife Stadium. MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, but they call it like New York. But they couldn't call it the MetLife Stadium. They've called it New York, New Jersey. Yeah, so it confuses a lot of people. It's people think like New Jersey's New York and things like that, and yeah, just it creates so much confusion. They come up to the 20th minute. Brazil 0, Norway 0. Norway have had a goal disallowed, and Brazil have missed a penalty. I go to my trusty friend Jake and his man. Jake Muns. They've got me through the weekend. Lee, very good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. But we also know that it's Morocco-France in the quarterfinals. After France beat Paraguay by a goal to 0 last night. What is deemed to be a bit of a wrestling match last night. Odegaard. His solo. Sorry, Riverson. Back to Odegaard. Berg. Lots of people were also asking for the referee to never never referee a World Cup game again after giving 4 yellow cards to France but none to Paraguay. But Paraguay were kicking the crap out of the French players. Refereeing has been a little bit dodgy at times in this World Cup. It was a little bit dodgy, that's an understatement. Just trying to be polite about it. I know it's been shit, but, you know. I know it's been shit. Yeah, so tomorrow we've got a mouth-watering prospect as the Iberian derby comes to the round of 16. Portugal against Spain. We'll be live for that one tomorrow. And it's been confirmed or announced that this World Cup is indeed Cristiano Ronaldo's last World Cup for Portugal. He's retiring from international football at the end of this tournament. Is Patrick Berg. And now here comes Brazil. They've given it away. It's 2-on-2. Oh, brilliantly done. Brilliantly done. That's never, ever a penalty. Excellently defended. Johnson saying, has Ronaldo ever won the World Cup with Portugal? No. The only tournament he's won with Portugal was the 2016 European Championships, the same one that England were eliminated by Iceland. Lee says, I'm going to have to go to bed as I'm in Stratford tomorrow and got training in the morning. Are you off now then, or you about later? Norway just playing some mind games at the moment with Brazil. Carl says, I'm calling it on Ronaldo tomorrow. Does nothing all game and gets man of the match. I do think it's going to be a tough one. I mean, Spain have looked good. I mean, they were very, very good, very, very comfortable against Austria. Portugal just about got through against Croatia. I do think Spain will win tomorrow. Lovely from Nusa. And the, wow. Here it comes. First time we get to see it tonight. Won't be the only time, though. Where is it? Here it is. What do we think of the hydration break? Fuck the hydration break. Here it is. It's actually time for me to get a drink as well. Back in a sec. But still, fuck the hydration break. Yeah. Okay. I'll leave you going about half an hour. That's fine. Yeah, go on. Put it in there as well. Yeah. So while the hydration break is happening, Brazil 0, Norway 0. Norway have had a goal disallowed. And Brazil missed a penalty. Of course, if you're not watching the game tonight and you're not at work until healthy time. BBC Two are doing a 4-match rerun tomorrow from 7 o'clock in the morning. We're back off and underway after the hydration break. Welcome to everyone who is watching. If you're enjoying it so far, feel free to hit the like button. Did you? More likes we get, the more eyes we get, the more eyes we get, the more we go into the algorithm as we grow the channel. Martinelli! Oh, how has that not gone in? Oh, and it's been swiped out by Danilo. And Norway get away with one there. Did think Martinelli put it through the keeper's legs and it was going to go in. Just about onside. Just as he plays it here. Oh, thought that was it. Yeah, I thought that had gone in, but no. Brazil finishing is looking shocking, says Carl. Well, they've done exactly what I said. They have started the game really, really slow. Oof. Allison puts it out for a throw. Yeah, they've done exactly what I thought they would do, which is they would start slow, which is what they have done. Obviously, the penalty slightly kicked him into gear, but so it's about like Casemiro in midfield as well. Like hasn't quite got the legs, and he's just reacting to a lot of things quite slowly, which is leaving a lot of space for Norway to try and do something with it. Yeah, Jay-Z was in the crowd. Is Nusa, who is making a nuisance of himself to Brazil, but Guimaraes with the tackle. Here is Danilo. Can he keep that in? He can't. It's going to go out of play. And Vinicius Jr. can't keep it in. There's Don Carlo looking probably not happy, I would have thought. All forward looking for Erling Haaland. Narson's out to thump it away. Been a good watch this, to be fair. I think Norway are looking comfortable at the moment. Brazil just starting to find a foothold in this game. Soloff. Haaland. Soloff. Tried, yeah, should have gone right hand side. Didn't see him. Here come Brazil. Vinny Jr. Gimaresh. Ryan. Of course, we'll see a lot of Ryan in the Premier League next season with Bournemouth. Signed for them in January after they lost Anton Semenyo. Here he is on the ball. Gimaresh can't whip it in, though. Oh, it's a loose one. Danilo gave it away. No real urgency to get forward here from Norway. Here's Nusa. Oh, Odegaard. Odegaard goes for goal. Side netting. Good chance, though. Mike, a very good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a good weekend. Lapping it up in the sun. So we were having a conversation about, obviously, the the England game and the kickoff time and everything else like that. Who's watching it? Who's not watching it? I've decided I am watching it. Or watching as much as I can. But not streaming the watch along. Jim says, right, how the fuck did Mike know I was here? I've been lurking. We all know you were here, Jim. We all know you're here. Nusa. Haaland! Looking for a cheeky little lob over Allison. Didn't get enough on it. Bring it here to Norway. Jonathan Mike is just like Big Brother. See all, hear all. We always know that Jim's lurking. Just haven't come up with a nickname for lurking yet. He's always watching, is Jim. hope you're well, Jim. If you had to compare Jim to like a character or anything else, cast your minds to Monsters Inc. and cast your minds to the lady who says that Mike Wazowski doesn't file his paperwork. Always watching. Roz, that's the one. Always watching. Yeah, but that's not the point. Emily has just pointed out to me that Roz is a slug We're not calling Jim a slug. We're just calling Jim Roz. Jim Roz. There we go. It's like JR. Good old JR. Oh, God, it's Jim Roz. Oh, God. Good old JR. There you go. Oh, God, King. It's Jim Roz. He's always watching. God damn it. No, Carl will get it. Everyone knows. If you know who Jim Ross is, then you know Jim Roz. Defended well by Ryerson. Vinny Jr. Great save again by Nyland. Yeah, should not be giving it away there. Martin Odegaard. Jim Ross, any relative to Bod Ross? No. Two very different people. Very different people. One paints, the other goes, Bar Gold, King! Bar Gold! He broke him in half. Johnson, I thought Jim would be Randall Boggs. I'd say that's a bit of an insult. I'll call Jim Randall. Jim says, good old JR. Not as good as he was in the day, but still one of the best wrestling commentators going. Yes, bless him. He's been through some health issues and stuff, but hopefully on the right side of it now. Bar Gold, King. Bar Gold. Jim's language at times is colourful. Oof, like Bob Ross's paintings. If ever Jim needed a t-shirt, my language is as colourful as Bob Ross's painting. That's where it needs to be. Harlan looking to use his strength. Here come Norway again. Noosa. Haaland. Odegaard. Goes for a corner. Another opportunity for Norway. I think this could go either way, you know. I mean, considering, Norway have had the majority of the possession. Making sure that is correct. Yeah, majority of the possession. Brazil have had more shots, but it can go either way, this. Headed away. Ryerson. Tried to lump it in, but it's gone straight into Allison's arms. Yeah, again, can't be giving it away there. Ryerson sets Saul off the way. Excuse me. about a minute or so from finding out how much injury time is going to be added on here. How are we feeling about our score predictions? Do we still think it's going to be the same? Do we think a little differently now? I still think we could get some goals in the second half. And I still think it'd be 2-1 Brazil. Jim's not feeling so confident about her prediction. Carl still feels good about it. It's 3-2. Throw in here to Norway. Deep inside the Brazilian half here. Celebrities, I have no idea who they are. Again. Do another 6. Is that right? 6 minutes? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I should. Celebrities. Yeah, 6 minutes of injury time. Go now for either side. We'll set them up beautifully for the second half. And it goes. Headed back across. Then straight away, Martinelli gives it away. Johnson's only note is Jay-Z and Norwegian Prince and Princess. There's a few Brazilian footballers or ex-footballers in the crowd as well. Ronaldinho, as we mentioned, Cafu, Roberto Carlos, Rivaldo. I think Ronaldo's actually there too. Erling Haaland's dad is there. Odegaard. Oh, it's a great stop by Alisson. That is probably the best chance that they've had it. The battle between Haaland and Gabriel continues. Oh, I mean, should he be scoring? I mean, he's got it on target, but I think he's got to be doing a lot better than that. Got to be doing a lot better than that. Mike says, I'll say 2-2 after extra time, and then Brazil win on penalty 7-6. That's quite the bold prediction, that. But seeing as you knew Jim was here, I'm not putting it past you. I think the second half's going to be good. I think it's going to be an excellent second half, this. Winners of this take on either England or Mexico on Saturday night, 10 o'clock kickoff. Don't know what they're doing. Ball goes in, and it's just over the head of Martinelli. whisker away from getting contact onto that. Yeah, maybe he's just got to get it above, or sorry, get the ball over Allison rather than hitting it low. Just my thoughts there. Jones says I'm off to bed. Get a couple of hours for the England game. No worries. Don't blame me. I'll catch you soon. It's gonna be a case for a lot of people just getting a couple of hours in before the first half of the England game. Will take a couple of hours to complete because of the weather. Always good fun, of course. Vinny Jr. I think maybe gone down a little bit too easy there. Oh yeah, far too easy. Well, halftime whistle's gone. And Brazil, very, very slow to get off the blocks. With halftime, Brazil 0, Norway 0 could easily be 1-1 had the goal for Norway counted and Brazil tucked their penalty in. But it's been a fascinating game. More of the possession for Norway. Lots of shots for Brazil. I think Norway have been a little bit more progressive with their shots. Four shots, 2 on target. Brazil have had 8 shots, 2 on target. But overall, it's been a decent watch. Hopefully more in the second half. I think we'll see some goals. I think we will. And I do think this can go either way. I think both teams look good at the moment, and Norway becoming a bit of a stern test for Brazil. And of course, like I say, the winner of this game will play either England or Mexico next weekend on Saturday, 10 o'clock kickoff. In that case, we're going to go and take a break, drinks, etc., etc., whatever you need to do. If you are disappearing for a nap before the England game tonight, thank you for coming in and watching for now. If you are sticking around for the second half, I will see you in 15 minutes' time. Grab yourselves a drink. And I'll see you very, very soon for the second half. Back in a bit. I don't want to sit here and tell you really shitty dad jokes. That's the other channel for you. Back in a bit. Okie doke. Welcome back, everybody, from the break, refreshments break, etc., etc. Brazil 0, Norway 0 at halftime. Lee's gone. We'll catch you soon. He's probably already gone, but they'll catch him soon either way. That's a change. Excuse me, change for Norway by the looks of it. Oscar Bob making his way onto the pitch. A little bit of news. The Belgium coach has had his say on the lifting of the suspension for Faller and Balogun. Rudy Garcia says, I didn't know that at the World Cup, as at FIFA, the 5th of July, is actually the 1st of April. It's April Fools. We're not defending the national team or the federation. We're defending football and its integrity. So, tells you everything you need to know about the decision to somewhat suspend lift the suspension of Faller and Balogun. Obviously, Belgium not happy with that at all. Antonio Nusa has gone off here for Norway, and Oscar Bob is on in his place. Oh, so without the storms already starting in Mexico, if they showed any images, I've not seen them. Away we go. Second half, off and underway. It should be a good one. Mike says, no beers tonight for me, or I'll fall asleep for the England game. I think everyone's on like cups of tea and all sorts. Jim says, hope to fuck Belgium beat them. That'll be another reason for the man baby to throw his toys out the pram again. I don't know. Like, after I read that about Faller and Balogun being able to play even though he got a red card, part of me is just like, I think it's rigged. I think it's rigged. If they beat Belgium tomorrow night, just start to inquire, because, yeah, I think there's something odd. Something odd happening. Like I said, I don't think that should be allowed. Not good for the game. Now, Donald Trump reached out to FIFA and said, can you make him available? And that's exactly what they've done. FIFA turned around and sucked his dick and then said, yep, totally fine. He can play even though he's had the red card. You can't overturn a red card in the World Cup, but apparently if you're Donald Trump and you ask FIFA to do it, apparently you can. So there you go. I did have a look at the weather update, actually, for Mexico. And let me just have a quick look on here. 2 seconds. What am I looking for? There we go. Let's have a quick look at the storms. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Well, a lot of America is getting thumped at the moment by storms. Good lord, that is quite tasty. Including there, wherever there is. My goodness. So Mexico City, where the stadium is, not bad at the moment, but there are storms coming in by the looks of it. So there are strikes of lightning that have been around the area. So we'll see. I have to keep an eye on it. Oh dear. Patrick Berger's just sent one well over the bar. So yeah, so lightning is like in and around the place at the moment. So yeah, one to keep an eye on for sure. So yeah, I reckon there might be a possible delay. Depends on the next sort of 10 o'clock now, so the next 3 hours. Which by that time, I mean, like I say, last night they've had what they call um, biblical storms, rainfall, and everything else, lightning as and everything. That was last night. So it could very well be a long night. Yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to if I okay, so there is a potential for the England lineup. I will read it out. They reckon that the England 11 is going to be Jordan Pickford in goal, and there's obviously a lot of talk about the right back position. Jarell Quansah has been picked for the right back position. Jed Spence has been has complained of a muscle issue this morning. So Jarell Quansah gets the nod. Ezri Konsa, Mark Gahey, and Nico O'Reilly continue in the back four. Declan Rice and Elliot Anderson, with Bukayo Saka, Jude Bellingham, and Anthony Gordon playing behind Harry Kane. That is the expected lineup. and no Jed Spence, and Jarrell Quansah goes in at right back, supposedly. Still don't agree with it. I still think you should put Ezri Konsa there. He's got more experience at right back because the ball goes into the box from Norway, cleared away. Again, Brazil started the second half really, really slow. Hopefully Spence doesn't play at all. I mean, fingers crossed. Is Haaland. Oh, shoulder ups come on as well. Didn't see that. Oscar Bob and shoulder up have come on. Vinny Jr. Oh, he took too long. Probably the right call to give a corner. Cunha will whip this in. Goes right the way through. And Norway can bring it away. Mike says we don't want Harry Kane dropping back tonight, and we need an early goal to subdue the crowd. The thing is, like, Harry Kane's an interesting one because he does like to drop back and try and get the ball. Problem is, no one else goes above him. So why not play him as a 10? You know? Play him as an attacking midfielder and then put, like, Ollie Watkins up front. Then you've got both of them in the team. Harry Kane can actually, he can also thread a ball through for players. Why not pop him in as a 10? Give him a try in, like, the attacking midfield role. And then let somebody go on beyond him. That's A, got pace, and B, can cause problems. We know Ollie Watkins can do that. Bob plays out wide. Shoulder up. Shoulder up. Brazil throw. Has Watkins even played yet at the World Cup? I don't think he has. Okay, well I know who he is then. That's Chris Rock. I don't know who the other fellow was next to him though. I don't think Ollie Watkins has played yet. Nor do I think Ivan Toney's played yet either. Well, I think the Mexico game would have been a good opportunity to drop Harry Kane back a little bit. Like, you can drop Bellingham back, have him with Rice, give Anderson a way out. Bellingham will fight for the country anyway and do what he can. Kane is a 10. Watkins forward. But I don't know. But change for Brazil, Matheus Cunha goes off, and Real Madrid forward Endrick coming on. Spent second half of the season with Lyon in France. But the expected lineup is with Saka on the right, Gordon left, Bellingham in the 10, and Kane up front. Here's Endrick. Endrick's in already. Oh, it's a touch. And Endrick, oh, he's put it wide. And I think he knows he should have scored as well. The two Real Madrid players linking up. Lovely ball through one from Vinicius Jr. Second touch isn't great. Just dinks it wide. Massive chance goes begging for Brazil. Mike also can't believe it. Says, what a miss. I just wonder if it's because he's only just come on. But a player of his quality, I mean, he's only 19, as they've said. Started off at Palmeiras in Brazil. Got highlighted out at an early age. Real Madrid got him in. There's warning signs, though, for Norway. Here's Oscar Bob. Just trying to do too much. Here is Endrick. Wins the corner. Back to the game's opening up now. I think it is. I think getting to that stage now where both teams won't want extra time. They've got some time between now and obviously the quarterfinal, which is like I say, Saturday night. Ryan, great stop. He did well. It's a great effort from Ryan. Ireland can't control it. The game is definitely opening up now. Brazil just starting to get a foothold in this game. Here is Vinicius Jr. Casemiro. Ryan Endrick. Flag up. He wanted to know that the goalkeeper is Bruno Guimaraes with the shot. Yeah, it's just offside. But Brazil's just starting to cook a little bit. It's a great stop as well. Alsnes on then for Norway, for Ryerson. Johnson's got a feeling this game might be Argentina against Cape Verde. I do just think this will go either way. I think either side could still win. But still, it's intriguing to watch this. The poll's still open if you haven't voted in the poll yet. Patrick Berg. Shoulder look. 25 to go. Brazil 0, Norway 0. Ireland's in the middle waiting for it. Gabriel's keeping him close. And it goes. And Allison gets a hand onto it. And Gabriel. Oh, and Haaland, he knows if he hadn't got there, that's a chance. A brilliant battle between Haaland and Gabriel. Ødegaard whips it in. Headed away. Oscar Bob. And they're in here. Oh! Erling Haaland's so close. Oh, within a matter of a whisker away. But Brazil's so slow to react to this. Ayer's got loads of time. Whips it. Oh, it's a great ball across. How much more? The closest they've come. The Martinelli off. And Ryan off as well. Danilo Santos. And Neymar. Who I think, can just count himself lucky that he's at this World Cup. And here we go then for the hydration break. And what do we think about the hydration break? Fuck the hydration break. Time to grab a drink. I'm going to do the same. So this game's starting to open up a little bit more at the moment. Again, it could be either one going through here. The winner of this, as I say, will take on England or Mexico. John says he's indifferent when it comes to the whole hydration break. So what you can see on your screens where they're going through the games at the moment, Tuesday is looking very tasty. We, in the round of 16, get to see Argentina and Lionel Messi for the first time on the watch-alongs, take on Egypt. And then Switzerland against Colombia, which kicks off at 9 o'clock. Tuesday. We'll call it Tasty Tuesday. That's what I think it will be. Tasty Tuesday. Argentina, Egypt kicks off at 5. Switzerland, Colombia kicks off at 9. Normally it's Taco Tuesday, but fair enough. Yeah, definitely not Taco Tuesday. His name up. Ball from Neymar. Oscar Bob. And Norway have got an opportunity here. Haaland. Odegaard. Don't know why he doesn't give it. Just pass it. No, it's also very interesting as well. We've not heard too much of the Viking row either. Just thought about that then. John says, thank God for that. Ooh. 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 I'll spare you the blushes. I won't do it. Here's Vinicius Jr. looking for Neymar, but can't find him. I still think the place that Neymar's got should have gone to João Pedro. Spider-Man in the crowd, along with Leonardo DiCaprio. Look at the space they've got here. Ball in. Blocked. Haaland and Gabriel again at it. Oscar Bob. Odegaard. Haaland. Shoulder up. Oh, good save. Brilliant stop from Alisson. And Norway are knocking on the door. Brilliant save. Norway just need a chance. That's all they need. Spotted by Marquinhos. Away it goes, but to no one. I mean, Norway have been good. I mean, any pressure that Brazil have put on them, they've managed to ride it. They've had some good chances themselves. I think, personally, I think Norway would be more of a challenge than Brazil. Because Brazil have had nothing, really. Really wouldn't surprise me, you know, if Norway do win this. So 15 to go. We'll close the voting for the poll. 67% reckon that Brazil will win this tonight. 33% for Norway. Play just slowing up a little bit at the moment. Look at that. Look at the stat there. That passes completed. Brazil 230. Norway 503. Normally that should be the other way around. Fascinating battle with Haaland and Gabriel again. Haaland. Sorry, Odegaard. Oscar Bob. So a change here for Brazil. Ederson, who has just signed for Manchester United from Atalanta. Bruno Guimaraes going off. Just showing his penalty miss. Wrong bloody button. Oh, it's Erling Haaland. I was still watching. I was still watching. I was also sorting my chair out. Goal for Norway. That's better. Goal for Norway. Erling Haaland. And you know what? Honestly, absolutely deserve it. I chose to get off my chair at the wrong time, by the way. But you just knew. Gabriel's been beaten again. I mean, Erling Haaland always has the better of Gabriel. And he knows it. Gabriel knows it. But Norway are on their way with 10 to go to the quarterfinals of the World Cup, where they face either England or Mexico. Unless, trust me to have got off my chair at that time. I was right, because I bought a new chair. So I'm trying to get the back up again to where it needs to be comfortable. And as I did that, I fucking scored. Oh, Don Carlo, what are you thinking? What are you thinking, Don Carlo? Mike says you can't stop that man, hardly a touchable game, but there to do the business. Signs of a great striker. Don't need to necessarily do much, but once you get an opportunity, you bury it. And that's exactly what Erling Haaland does. And I mean, we've sat here and seen it. Brazil have not been great, and I sat and said this could go either way. Wouldn't shock me. Wouldn't shock me. Oh no, I'm not saying it's over, but I could say this could go either way, and Norway deserve the lead. Can Brazil get themselves back into it? Another corner coming in for Brazil. John's obviously over the moon that Norway are leading. Oof. Ball goes in. Here's Neymar. Cuts inside. And Neymar denied. Vinicius Junior's giving it away as a chance here. Oscar Bob, his shoulder up. Odegaard's forward. Where's Haaland? Oscar Bob. Just keeping the ball at the moment. His Berg. Where's Haaland? Oh, there he is. Odegaard. They'll be out there on the right-hand side. I got past Neymar with ease. Absolutely. Again, Norway did well to get past Ivory Coast, and I'll tell you what, they've been superb tonight. Superb. There'll probably be about 5 or 6 minutes, maybe longer than that, to add on at the end of the half. There's still plenty of time for Brazil to get an equaliser. Oh! Oh my goodness me. Holy Christopher Aya. Goodness me, they nearly put it in their own net then. Neymar headed away. Back in towards Vinicius Jr. Casemiro! Oh, it's wide. Oh, I mean, hey, all he needs to do is cross it, like just cross it, get it to a teammate. But my goodness me, what was I doing? Oh, just insane, just insane. Like I said, Norway are under a bit of pressure now. I mean, they will be, and they'll have to try and see this out, or they try and be brave and get a second goal. Second goal kills it completely. It just depends on how much Brazil have got. His shoulder up. Ireland not racing forward. Norway just holding the ball at the moment. Here is Odegaard. To Arshnez. Bob. Inside to Odegaard. They have looked very good, Norway. Odegaard wins the corner. And the Norway fans are absolutely loving it. It's France 98 all over again as it stands. Thing is, I think if Brazil do go out, I think this is about as far as they deserve to be. They've not been great the whole tournament. Managed to scrape through against certain sides. Maybe Scotland, they were probably a lot better, but they've not really been at it in this World Cup, and they're facing a round of 16 exit. Is Neymar. Neymar out wide. Vinny Jr. Goal kick. Defending for their lives. God, what Absolute cracking save, that one. Haaland. Haaland! Oh my goodness me! How do you stop Erling Haaland? It's over. It's game over. Bye-bye, Brazil. Absolutely incredible. What a goal, by the way. What a goal. Don Carlo can't believe his eyes. Brazil 0, Norway 2. Brazil are heading out of the World Cup at the round of 16. It's over. He's been so quiet all game. And Mike said, give him a chance, he'll take it. Well, he's just done exactly that. This is some goal. Takes a touch, sets himself up. And oosh. I mean, Alisson's nowhere near it. That is some goal. Some goal from Erling Haaland. And Brazil are out. And look how coolly he just walks away. Erling Haaland at the double. I said at the very beginning of the stream here tonight, I sat and said, it wouldn't surprise me if Norway get the win tonight. My goodness me. I mean, again, some goal from Erling Haaland. Credit where it's due. They've been brilliant tonight. I just wonder what Don Carlo must be thinking. 7 minutes of injury time still to play. Brazil have been so poor. I mean, you'll question maybe some of the choices that Brazil, in particular, Ancelotti would have picked. The likes of bringing Neymar into the team when you've got probably better players out there like João Pedro, who's had a good season for Chelsea. Casemiro, who's just not been at it at all. But my goodness me, what a... well, is it a shock? I don't know if it is, you know. Tell you what, whoever gets through to face them in the quarters, they're going to have a real difficult time. Whether it's England or Mexico. To be fair, they could be 3-0 up if their goal in the first half counted. Also, not really a shock from Brazil, to be honest. I knew this would be such a fascinating game because if Norway were on it and Brazil weren't, it would go Norway's way, and it's exactly what's happened. Brazil have missed a penalty. They've only had 3 shots on target. It's not the Brazilian way. It's not the Brazilian way, and they brought Ancelotti in to bring them the World Cup, and then going out in the round of 16. Ones to watch for the future, for sure. Norway. A very good team. Remember, they smashed Italy 4-1 in the qualifiers to get to the World Cup. That's going to go for a goal kick. It's just it's a brilliant finish. Oh, it's just... Alisson gets absolutely nowhere near it. I think this has got more, I don't want to say laughter, but this feels like a feel-good moment as it did in 2014 when Germany spanked them 7-1 on their on the home turf. Most certainly be Neymar's last World Cup. Brilliantly done by Odegaard. Norway are going to be tough, whoever they face. They're having a great time at the moment. Almost playing samba football themselves, Norway. Yellow card comes out. That is for Neymar. Well, yeah, just clipped him. Frustration from Neymar. It's what you like to see as well. You like to see the smaller nations knock out the giants. The World Cup goals that Messi, Mbappe, Haaland now all on 7 for the Golden Boot. He's so good. He is so good. Oh, there's a pushing and shoving. Oh, Vinicius Jr. getting in the linesman's face. Still kicking off. Brazilian frustration. Mike says if England beat Mexico, I'm not sure we can beat Norway. They are very well organised at the back and good going forward. They've been, yeah, I mean, it's whether they turn up in the quarterfinals. We got to get past Mexico first, but it's whether they turn up in the quarterfinals. But yeah, this is not a shock. Brazil have been really poor throughout the entire tournament. This is not a shock at all. Brazil free kick. Be a little bit more added on it. Oh! Penalty. For an elbow on Casemiro. Yeah, I don't know. That's not. For me, that's not a penalty. Is he going to look at it? Referee says he used his elbow. I mean, where else are you going to... Well, Nyland's saved one penalty. Yeah, that's not for me. And again, we were talking about it earlier, refereeing decisions. That's awful. Awful to give that. Both eyes are on the ball for both players. I mean, what are you supposed to do? Jump up and have your hands down by your side? So Neymar will take the penalty. He'll score his last World Cup goal if he does. Him and the referee are having, him and the goalkeeper are having a right spat of words here. But Neymar will take the penalty for Brazil. Don't think it'll do anything, though, if they come back in. Well, if it goes in. Here goes Neymar. Scores. It's 2-1. I mean, surely not. I mean, it's never a penalty. It's never a penalty. But I don't know why Neymar's getting, like, in his face. You're going out, mate. You're going out, son. Yeah, this referee, he's just, I don't know. He's given a penalty for, I think, a pity penalty. This needs to be finished. This is done. But surely not. Surely not. Here come Brazil. Surely not. And the goalkeeper catches it, goes down. Got to be over now, surely. Surely. How much more time? It's over. I don't know if it's whether cheer or like. It's over. Bye-bye, Brazil. You're out. Absolutely, I'm delighted. I'm delighted for Norway. Erling Haaland has single-handedly put his side into the quarterfinals. And they will find out in a couple hours' time whether it's going to be England or Mexico. Don Carlo with a lot to think about. Norway, I think, have deserved it more than Brazil. But incredible stuff. Brazil 1, Norway 2. Neymar's World Cup journey comes to an end. Credit to Nyland. Brazil kids are crying. And Brazil head out of the World Cup at the round of 16 stage. And lots to think about for Don Carlo. And lots for us to get prepared for, because in just under, well, hopefully, just under 2 hours' time, England kick off against Mexico at the Azteca. John's not happy his country won. The first for me, I must admit. But yeah, incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. Norway deserved it. Norway they were the better side. I thought they were the better side. Brazil didn't really offer too much. Obviously, I don't think they should have had that penalty at the end. I think it's as soft as anything. But Who knows? Goodness me. But yeah. Oh, goodness me. Right, Jim, take it easy. We'll catch you soon. No time. Oh, I suppose there is. If you're going to catch 2 hours of sleep for the for the England game, now's a very good time to do so. If you're powering through, like I am, then good luck. I feel like we're going to need it. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me, everybody. Next time we are live is tomorrow for Portugal against Spain, which I think kicks off at 8. I think. Yes, 8 o'clock. So we'll be live 7:30 for the build-up of Portugal against Spain, which should be a fun one. Mic's off. See you on the stream at 1 a.m. You must know something I don't. You must know something I don't. But thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Look after yourselves and each other. Enjoy the game. Fingers crossed. Come on, England. And we'll discuss tomorrow on stream everything that happened and the fallout from England-Mexico. Now, if you're off to bed, thank you so much for joining us. And if you haven't done so already, leave a like on the way out. From myself and Carl, big thank you. Look after yourselves and each other. Enjoy the rest of your evening, whatever you get up to. Come on, England. See you tomorrow for Portugal against Spain, 7:30. See you soon. Take care. Bye-bye for now.